Day under the Gold Dome is wrapping up. If lawmakers can't get their bills through either the House or the Senate tonight, they may not become law at all. Political reporter Doug Reardon is at the Capitol tracking the bill that lives to see another day.
Lawmakers are working late into the night to ensure that their legislation has a fighting chance at becoming law. We're tracking a few bills that have already survived crossover day. Dozens of bills, some controversial, survived crossover day and are now one step closer to becoming law. One House bill would bar city and county libraries from working with the American Library Association.
They've got a radical, extreme agenda.
Championed by State Senator Larry Walker III, the bill passed, Walker says, because the association was tying grants and funding to content some parents found inappropriate.
And they're promoting, sexual content and material and alternative lifestyles that really is not appropriate, especially in the children's section.
Days after the murder of 22-year-old Laken Riley, a Georgia college student whose accused killer is an undocumented immigrant, House lawmakers also passed a bill that would create financial and even criminal penalties for city and county officials who failed to report undocumented migrants in their jails to the state.
This bill is expressly and only about people who are illegally here and subsequently commit a crime and are in a jail. This isn't about anybody else. This is not about immigrants. This bill is not about people who are here illegally who are following our laws.
Over in the Senate, lawmakers there passed a bill tipping the legal scales in favor of religious freedom. It's similar to federal laws that allow religious freedom on military bases and in prisons. It got heavy opposition from LGBTQ advocates and lawmakers, worried some could be denied services on religious grounds.
There is anyone who you love, when upon looking at them, people think that they are different than the norm. Passing this legislation puts them at risk.
If you're in prison, you have full protection. You have full strict scrutiny level protection. You have full constitutional protections for your free exercise of your faith. But law-abiding Georgians and the rest of the state do not. Now, what kind of sense does that make?
Earlier today, the governor also signed the mid-year budget, which includes billions for infrastructure and roads projects here in Georgia and millions for our state jails and prisons, upgrades to those facilities. It is the only thing that lawmakers here are required to pass by law before this session ends. From the state capitol, Doug Reardon, Atlanta News First.